Good afternoon, friends. I'm Dr. Ajay Shah, bring you this another Facebook Live. Today's live is actually an extended weight loss seminar. I did not have chance to do weight loss seminar live for last few days, so I'm going to add some extra minutes today. Let's start with one of the exciting program we are doing every Sunday at 8 o'clock, and that's about African American women and obesity. And I partner with Meryl Fury. She's actually a RN and MSN, and she's very experienced with African American women issues, particularly obesity. So we already did one live, so please watch that live on YouTube. Again, we are doing this live every Sunday at 8 p.m. With Meryl Fury, African American women and obesity. Let's start with our today's live. Recently, I came across a YouTube video by Plentiful Kiki, and she actually has lost about 65, 70 pounds on whole food, plant-based, no oil diet. She looks great. She looks actually marvelous and beautiful. So if you are interested in learning more about whole food, plant-based, no oil diet from a young person, please watch Plentiful Kiki on YouTube videos. She has some great followers and she's very popular on YouTube. Plentiful Kiki. Also, there was another question about whether I should be eating potatoes or not. Many people think potatoes are bad for weight loss. Potatoes have carb. But let me tell you, potatoes actually are one of the healthiest food you can ever find. Actually, there are people who ate only potatoes and lost weight, significant weight, and stayed very healthy. So potatoes are actually very healthy as long as you eat potatoes just either steamed or baked or air fried without putting any oil, salt, butter, or any kind of additional thing. Just eating plain potato, either with sriracha sauce or black pepper, is actually very healthy. Matter of fact, potatoes are actually one of the most asphyxiating food, one of the most satiating food. So if you eat potatoes, at least one meal every day, either potatoes or sweet potatoes, one meal, at least half a pound of potatoes, it will help actually into weight loss. So potatoes are actually healthy, and potatoes actually can help you with weight loss. Matter of fact, Chef AJ highly recommends eating potatoes for weight loss. Potatoes have about 4 to 500 calories per pound, and eating potatoes will give you adequate amount of fiber, adequate amount of satiety. So potatoes actually are good for you. So don't worry about potatoes. Eat as much as you like, at least half a pound to 1 pound per day. The next question was that how about the starch? Many people are afraid of starch. They think the starch is too much carbohydrate and starch will increase their sugar and increase their weight. That's not true also. If you eat intact starch like black rice, brown rice, millet, quinoa, oat groats, uh, amaranth, all those intact grains and intact starch are actually very, very healthy for you. They give you lots of fiber, lots of micronutrient. Other type of starch is also resistant starch, which comes from legumes, beans, and lentils. As a matter of fact, resistant starch now has been considered one of the most important food we should eat with every meal. So we should eat actually legumes, beans, and lentils with breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And that's what Brenda Davis, one of the great dietitians, says that we should be eating beans, legumes, or lentils each breakfast, each lunch, and each dinner. That gives us adequate amount of plant protein, and that also gives us resistant starch. And there is also post-meal effect, where matter of fact, sugar actually stays low after eating resistant starch. So again, resistance charge is very important also. There was also another question about if I'm not losing 1 to 2 pounds per week, what should be done? So let me tell you, if you want to lose 1 to 2 pounds per week, and if you are hitting plateau, if you are not losing any more weight, increase your green vegetables. So if you are eating half a pound of green vegetable, make it 1 pound. If you're eating 1 pound of green vegetables, either raw or water cooked, then make it 2 pounds of green vegetables. If you increase your green vegetables, you will start losing weight. So if you're hitting a weight loss plateau, go ahead and increase green vegetables in your meal. Ideally, according to Chef AJ, if you want to lose weight, eat green vegetables even in breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So green vegetables should be in every meal. The next thing I want again to repeat myself, I've done in many previous segments, that I want all of you to know caloric density. Concept of caloric density is very important for weight loss. There are a lot of videos. There's a chef AJ video on Fox overnight called Ultimate Secrets to Weight Loss. Watch that video. That video will explain you how to understand caloric density. There is another caloric density video by Jeff Novick. Jeff Novick, he's a he's a dietitian also on YouTube. So again, watch Jeff Novick's video on caloric density. Just type in caloric density Jeff Novick in YouTube and you'll be able to find it. These are all free videos. There's another video by two physical therapists, Brad and Ben, I believe. On their channel, there's another 20-minute long video on caloric density also. Plentiful Kiki also has a video on caloric density. So I want all of you to understand caloric density concept by heart if you want to lose weight. So understand caloric density by heart and you will start losing weight. There is also another thing where Chef AJ comes out with this mnemonic where it says, get off the sofas. And SOFAS. SOFA stands for S for salt, O for oil, F for flour, A for animal products, and S for sugar. Again, so fast. So that means flour, that means bread, that means roti, that means naan needs to go. If you want to lose weight, eliminate flour. Flour is one of the most processed food. Eliminate flour as much as possible. Have intact grains like oat groats, either spicy or sweet oat groats with fruits and soy milk, or millet, or amaranth, or brown rice, or black rice, or if you want to have starch, have potatoes or sweet potatoes. So definitely get off the flour, get off the salt, get off the oil, get off the sugar, and get off the animal products. If you do this thing, you will start losing weight 1 to 2 pounds per week. And if you are 300 or 400 pounds, you may lose even 3 to 4 pounds per week. Many of my patients have done that and they are losing weight significantly every week. Many of them have reversed their diabetes. Many of them have reversed their high blood pressure. Next question was that is being vegan enough? Obviously, being vegan is better than eating animal products for obviously animal cruelty and for environment, but being vegan is not enough for being healthy. Oreos is vegan. Drinking soda like that Pepsi or Coke is vegan. Twinkie is vegan, but they're all very processed vegan food that have less fiber, less water, lot of salt, lot of sugar, lot of oil, lot of chemicals, including artificial colors, many other ingredients, and all those things are not healthy for you. So being vegan is not enough. You need to be whole food, plant-based, no oil vegan person. Whole food, plant-based, no oil vegan person. So again, being vegan is not enough. Uh, I also recently was finding out that nobody is talking about paleo diet anymore. I remember 5 to 7 years, 10 years ago, paleo diet was in a big fashion. Everybody wanted to do paleo diet. Now nobody's talking about paleo diet. Everybody's talking about keto diet. Paleo diet was the one where processed food was not allowed, milk was not allowed, even beans were not allowed. Uh, Grains were not allowed. It was essentially eating on green vegetables, potatoes, nuts, seeds, and all the animal meat. It was heavily weighted on animal meat, organic animal meat, uh, and that's the reason I think I did not agree with paleo diet. The good thing about paleo diet was that it did not allow any processed food. But paleo diet is nobody's talking about. Paleo diet is pretty much gone now. Everybody's talking about keto diet. Matter of fact, keto diet and keto diet books are the most popular titles on Amazon. But and you've been hearing from me that keto diet is one of the unhealthiest diet. Recently, U.S. News actually uh, gave the list of all the diets and healthiest diet from Mediterranean diet, DASH diet, flexitarian diet, and one of the most unhealthy diet was keto diet. Keto diet is nothing but old Atkins diet with new name, new clothes, and in my opinion, keto diet is going to kill more people than any other chronic disease, more, kill more people than COVID-19. So if you are hoping or if you are planning the keto diet will give you the weight loss and health, let me tell you it won't. Keto diet may give you a temporary weight loss, but definitely will be very unhealthy for you. So keto diet probably will be gone in next 5 to 10 years, and that's the right thing. I hope it happens very quickly. So no keto diet, in my opinion. Obviously, do your own homework, do your own research, and make your own decision. But my recommendation is no keto diet. Essentially, go on a whole food, plant-based, no oil diet with minimal animal products and hopefully no animal products. Um, as you lose weight, even if you lose 10 pounds, your triglycerides will come down. A lot of people, a lot of patients have asked me that they have high triglycerides. The reason for high triglycerides include obesity, heavy alcohol intake, heavy simple carb, refined carb intake, insulin resistance, sometimes genetic reason for having high triglyceride. If you go on a whole food, plant-based, no oil diet, no refined carb, no sugar, no alcohol, no oil, then your triglycerides will start coming down. If you lose 10 pounds, your triglycerides may come down by 30 to 50 points. And if you lose 30 to 50 pounds, your triglycerides may become normal. So if you have high triglycerides, going on my program will definitely help. Obviously, this is an obesity seminar, but a lot of obese patients have high triglycerides, and that needs to be corrected. Um, Also, a lot of obese patients and people have type 2 diabetes. As you lose weight, type 2 diabetes will start getting reversed. Losing 15% of weight can actually reverse your diabetes completely, just 15%. So for the 200-pound person losing 30 pounds may reverse the diabetes completely, may get off the insulin, may get off the many of the expensive diabetic medications. So if you want to reverse your type 2 diabetes, losing weight, getting down to the BMI of 22 is ideal. But you don't have to lose all the weight to get down to BMI of 22. Even if your BMI is right now 30, 35, if you lose 15% of your weight, your diabetes can be reversed. So again, start as soon as you can if you're type 2 diabetes, eating whole food, plant-based, no oil diet, and start losing weight. And once you lose about 15% of your weight, type 2 diabetes can be reversed. So next question for me to you is, how are you staying motivated? What is keeping you going with this weight loss journey? I've done this weight loss seminar for now last 5 weeks. So I hope you have watched many of the segments. How many pounds have you lost? How is it going with eating? Are you eating more whole food, plant-based, no oil diet? Are you eating less or no processed food? Are you eating more at home and less at the restaurants? Are you drinking less alcohol? Are you exercising more? Are you sleeping better? So all those questions are very important. But the most important question is, how are you staying motivated to get down to the BMI of 22? Are your friends helping you? Is your spouse and your family members helping you? Are your co-workers commenting and helping and working with you? Are you looking at your new pictures and see if you are comparing your old pictures and new pictures? Are you watching my videos on a regular basis? Are you watching other videos on YouTube? Are you sleeping well and staying motivated? Uh, is your mood improved over the last 6 weeks since you've been watching my video and starting to lose weight? Is your depression improved? Has your anxiety gone down? Are you becoming more productive at work and at home? As you start eating whole food, plant-based, no oil diet, I'm certain that productivity and creativity improves, and I want you to try it yourself to see how much it helps. As your finance status has improved because you are getting healthier, you are more productive, and I'm sure wherever you work, your boss, your employer is happier that you are becoming more productive and more creative. Are you able to walk quicker? Are you able to jog? Are you able to run? Are you able to lift more weight? So again, tell me what are the benefits you are seeing in last 5 weeks since you've been watching my weight loss seminar videos. Again, if you have not watched segment 1 to 31, please watch those segments. This is segment 32. YouTube has a lot of other videos, including how to clean out your kitchen, pantry, and refrigerator. There are videos on uh, different recipes. There are videos on African American women and obesity. So please watch those videos on my YouTube channel, Healthy Living with Dr. Ajay Shah. Subscribe to the channel and watch segment one. Watch segment one has been watched now 1,200 times. Segment two has been watched almost 200 times. So keep watching those segments and keep learning. Take notes. Ask me questions. Ask me. Ask me any concerns or have any comments, and let's make it more interactive as possible. Also, let me tell you one thing which I have learned for myself, that success builds on success. As you lose 5 pounds, you want to lose five more. So again, first few pounds will be a difficult phase to go over through. But as you start losing weight, you will start getting more motivated. So get on the scale every morning. As you lose 3 pounds, 5 pounds, 7 pounds, you will get more motivation to lose more. Obviously, I want you to lose in a healthy way, 1 to 2 pounds per week, eating whole food, plant based, no oil diet. And if you follow my program, you will not lose weight in an excessive way. You will not lose muscle. You will actually lose the fat and you will get healthier before even you know it. Um, So again, as you lose weight, you will start reversing many of the chronic disease, including diabetes, including sleep apnea, including high blood pressure, including even early dementia and some of the vascular disease. So as you lose weight, you will start getting healthier, and your doctor may start cutting down on the medications. Those are some of the hidden benefits, that you will be on less medicine, possibly even on no insulin, and not some of the expensive medications you need. Your cholesterol will come down and you may not even need the cholesterol medicine. So again, losing weight has a lot of benefits. Also, another thing I want you to realize and understand, that as you go on this journey, if you make one error of eating unhealthy food, like cookie or a cake or a pint of beer or whatever unhealthy error you make, do not worry. Everybody is human. We all make mistakes. Do not feel guilty and just get back on the track and do the best you can over the next few days. Again, one error is not going to give you a major setback. One error is okay. If you keep repeating the error every meal, then you're going to go back to the weight you had. And 99% of people gain all the weight back. I want you to not do that by following my program. At the same time, feeling guilty about one error only makes you repeat that behavior. So do not feel guilty. Just see why you made that error, what mood you were in, what kind of circumstances you were in, what kind of environment you were in, what kind of mental tiredness you had, what was going on. Just reflect on why you made that error and try to see if you can not make that error next time. But do not feel guilty. Do not feel overwhelmed that you made an error and you will go back to your original weight loss. One error never delete the whole progress. So do not worry about one error. Um, Again, if you do want to do one thing, and that one thing to lose weight is go off the processed food, eliminate the processed food as soon as you can. If you go vegan and whole food, plant-based, no oil diet, that's ideal. But if you cannot let go some of the animal products, at least go completely off processed food. That means chips and cookies and candies and cakes and other things. So no processed food, and also no processed meat also. So no processed food. Cook as much as you can at home. If you have whole food, plant-based, no oil, that's ideal. But if you have eggs, if you have some homemade organic meat or organic chicken, that's fine. Obviously, ideal thing would be to go whole food, plant-based, no oil, and becoming vegan. But the main thing I want you to do starting today is eliminate all the processed food. Standard American diet, what Americans eat every day, has a 65% processed food. And processed food has no fiber, no water. And when you eat the processed food, it doesn't give you any satiety, it doesn't give you any fullness, and you keep eating more and more processed food. For example, when you eat potato, 1 pound of potato has a 4 to 500 calorie, and 1 pound of chips, potato chips, has 2,000 calories per pound. So you can imagine potato when it turns into chips, into the processed food, calorie almost becomes 3 to 4 times. So I rather have you eat a whole potato air fried or baked or steamed at home than eat a bag of chips or whatever bag of any kind of Doritos, anything like that, because that will have a lot more calorie, lot more oil, lot more unhealthy ingredients. So again, go away from processed food as much as possible. Even if you cannot go vegan, at least completely go off the processed food. If you go off processed food, you will start losing weight as soon as you stop the processed food. You may lose 1 to 2 pounds just by going off the processed food. So eliminate the processed food as much as possible. I also want you to make habit of snacking on fruits and vegetables. Once in a while, in between meals, we get hungry, either partly because we have exercise or there's some emotional need or there's some stress. We all feel hungry once in a while between the meals. Ideally, we should eat 3 meals and no snack, but once in a while we are in need of a snack. If that's the case, make a habit of eating a snack of a fruit like an apple or banana or berries, whatever thing you like, whatever fruits you like, or eating some vegetables, some carrots, some cucumbers, even some air fried potatoes. So have snack which is fruits and vegetables, and that's the way you're going to not overload calorie dense food from the processed snacks. You cannot get up at work and go for a bag of chips when you want a snack. Reach out for a bag of carrots or cucumbers. At my work, at our cafeteria, they sell now actually a container of strawberries and cucumbers. And whenever I feel like I need to have a snack, I always grab that snack. Many times, actually, it's cheaper than even buying a bag of chips. So again, make a habit of eating fruits and vegetables for snack. Uh, also, other thing I want you to learn, which I'm learning myself, I'm also making it a habit myself, and that's eating at the dining table. When you sit down in the evening at the dining table, or even at work, when you take a break, go to the break room and sit at the table. Enjoy your meal, chew longer, savor your meal, have mindfulness. At least the dinner should be 30 minutes with the family. Do not watch TV and eat. Do not be on your phone and eat. Try to enjoy the meal as much as possible. Also, make a conscious effort of eating 80% full. So, when you are about 80% full, stop eating. Even if it means there's a food left over in the plate, put in a container and eat next day or next meal. But stop eating at 80% full. Matter of fact, in Japan, there's a habit that when the family sits down at the table, they always say first thing that we are going to eat 80% full. They essentially remind each other that we're going to eat 80% full. So again, we can remind ourselves if we are sitting with the family, remind your spouse that we're going to eat 80% full. Don't stuff yourself. Eat only 80% full, 80% full. Also, there was another question that how about sleep? Let me tell you, if you want to lose weight, sleep of 7 to 8 hours is must. People who do not sleep 7 hours, they eat more calories next day. They eat lot of processed food, lot of empty calories. They don't exercise. Their mood is not right. There are a lot of emotional eating. So sleeping 7 to 8 hours is must for weight loss. Many people don't realize that's why sleep is important, but sleep is very important for weight loss. Matter of fact, people think that sleep is kind of waste of time, but let me tell you, sleep is one of the most important thing you can do for yourself, not just in terms of weight loss, but in terms of preventing diabetes, preventing cancer, avoiding a lot of accidents, many disease, many reasons. Sleep is one of the most important thing. I have a separate video on YouTube how to improve your sleep. So please watch that video, but sleep at least 7 to 8 hours. Also, same thing applies to meditation. People don't realize that if you do meditation for 15 minutes, it helps the weight loss. When you do meditation, your stress goes down, your emotional eating goes down, your food choices gets better, you get a better mood to cook and eat at home, you get a better mood to exercise. So just 15 minutes of closing your eyes and sitting and just meditating, just being as thoughtless as possible. Even if you get thoughts, that's fine. Just observing those thoughts, observing that breathing going through your nose, that's all you need. Just sit down 15 minutes every evening, 7 or 8 o'clock, in a couch, and just sit down for 15 minutes, close your eyes, and see if you can meditate. Trust me, meditation helps the weight loss. So if you want to lose weight, do 15 minutes of meditation every day. Um, there was also another question that I want to lose weight rather fast because wedding is coming up, or there's, we are going to a beach and I want to be in a bikini or in a beach clothes. So let me tell you, if you want to lose weight fast, you can actually try going on a raw vegetable and fruits diet. I don't recommend for lifelong, but if you want to detox yourself, you can do 2 weeks, 1 to 2 weeks of eating raw vegetables, all different type of green raw vegetables, and all different kind of raw fruits, and having smoothies. You can do that for 1 to 2 weeks. And there are a lot of videos on YouTube how to become raw vegetarian or raw vegan. If you want to lose weight fast, if you become raw vegan, you will lose definitely 2 to 3 pounds per week. You will have a lot of detox and you will have a rapid weight loss. So again, if you want to lose weight, you can go raw vegan for 1 to 2 weeks. Drink plenty of water and you will start losing weight. There are a lot of videos on how to become raw vegan, but I don't recommend for lifelong. You can do for 1 week, 2 week, you can even do for 1 month, and you may lose 10, 15 pounds in 1 month if you become raw vegan for 1 month. There are a lot of people who are raw vegan for years and for life, and but at the same time, there are some benefits of cooked vegetables. So I definitely recommend to have both cooked and raw vegetables. But if you want to go raw for a few weeks, I'm not against it. Now, there was also another thing that I want all of you every day journal your day. That means food you ate and what was your mood when you were eating that food. Were you stressed or not? Were you happy or not? Did you enjoy the food or not? Also, how was your day? How much exercise you did? I journal every day for last 5 years, and I have actually enjoyed the benefits of journaling more than anybody. My phone is full of my journal for last 5 years. I absolutely love journaling and I learn so much from my journaling. I refer back to my notes again and again and get a lot of motivation, a lot of reflection. I also wanted to maintain gratitude journal, gratitude in the life, like why you are so thankful, including living in a house, living in America, uh, living in the safest country, the richest country, driving a car, having a job, having wife, having husband, having kids, whatever the having friends, whatever things you can have gratitude. People don't realize that when we show the gratitude, our happiness goes up, depression goes down, anxiety goes down, and that definitely helps the weight loss. So people say, but this is a weight loss seminar. Why we are talking about gratitude? Let me tell you, weight loss is more than what we just eat. Weight loss is very comprehensive, holistic process. We cannot just say that I will eat healthy food and I will lose weight. There are so many more factors involved with losing weight. And stress management is one of the important factor. That's where meditation, journaling, gratitude journal, all those things become very, very important. Uh, Also, there was another question that how about obesity and people living less? And let me tell you, the statistics are not good. People whose BMI, body mass index, above 35, they live 8 to 10 years less than an average person. And if your body mass index is 40 or above, and if you do not bring it down, you may live 10 to 15, almost 20 years less than an average person. So BMI above 40 is very, very detrimental, brings many, many chronic disease, including diabetes, sleep apnea, many cancers, high blood pressure, fatty liver disease, liver cirrhosis, many disease. So definitely BMI above 40, BMI above 35 is not healthy, and you will live less. You will live 10 to 20 years less than an average person. So if you want to live long, definitely bring your BMI uh, below 25, even around 22. Um, Matter of fact, there was a study done where telomere are the caps on the chromosome, which actually protects your chromosome. And study was done where obesity was a reason for shortening of telomeres. So a lot of people who are obese, they have short telomere, and that's a sign of premature aging. So again, obesity is definitely not good for you if you want to live long. So bring your weight down, come down to BMI, body mass index of 22 or below. For Asians and Indians like myself, BMI should be around 20 to 21. Uh, There was also another question about microbiome and fiber. I have a separate video on fiber and microbiome on YouTube, so please watch that video. But let me tell you, the most important ingredient of your food is fiber. It's not protein. Most people think it's protein, but actually it's fiber. Americans eat about 15 gram of fiber per day. We need to eat minimum 35 gram, in my opinion, 50 to 70 gram. Even up to 100 gram of fiber will be so much beneficial. 500,000 years ago, people were eating anywhere from 50 to 70 grams, and 10,000 years ago, people were eating 100 grams of fiber every day. Even in Paleolithic time, people were eating 100 to 150 grams of fiber every day. Most hunter-gatherers were actually more gatherers than hunters. They had a animal caught probably every few days, even every few weeks, but they always have plant-based food available every day, every meal. So most hunter-gatherers actually were more gatherers and not the hunters. People have a wrong idea that hunter-gatherers means eating a lot of animal products, animal food, animal meat. That's not true. Most hunter-gatherers and most Paleolithic people actually ate 100 to 150 gram of fiber. That means they ate tons of vegetables and fruits and nuts and seeds. And that's where we should be eating. So again, fiber is very important. If you want to have one ingredient in your mind when you look at the food, that ingredient should be fiber. When we eat fiber, particularly soluble fiber, those soluble fiber are digested by bacteria in the colon, and they make a lot of important substances, including small chain fatty acids, and those substances have many beneficial effects. The microbiome, the bacteria in the colon, has many effects on the body, including prevention of diabetes, Alzheimer's disease, depression, obesity, many benefits. So please listen to my video on YouTube on fiber and microbiome. It's already available on YouTube. It's about 30 minutes long. So please watch that video. There's also a book which I highly recommend called Fiber Fuel. Fiber Fuel. It's by Dr. Bilsowicz. I have that book. I read it twice. It's worth reading the book. Again, Fuel. Fiber Fuel. Worth reading it. It's also available on Audible, so you can listen to on Audible also. Dr. Bilsowicz also has many videos on YouTube with Rich Roll, with Fork Over Knives, and many other channel, and he is actually one of the better speaker when it comes down to eating fiber and microbiome. So again, read his book Fiber Pure. If you don't have time, then at least watch 30 minutes of my video on YouTube on fiber and microbiome. I think there are two videos on my channel, so watch both of them if you can. um, Also, as you lose weight, I want you to start measuring your waist diameter every week. If your waist diameter is above 40 for white or black male, above 35 for white or black female, above 30 about 35 for Indian male, and about 32 for Indian female, you need to bring down your waist down. And as you lose weight, your waist diameter will come down, visceral fat will start to come down, and you will start getting healthier. But sometimes scale may not change because you may be gaining muscle by lifting weights and by exercising. But if your waist diameter is coming down, if your clothes are fitting better, that means you are getting healthier. Losing fat is the main goal, particularly visceral fat. And as you lose fat, as you lose visceral fat, your waist diameter will come down. I also want you to check your body fat if you have access to, either by your scale. Many scales actually can measure body fat now, or there are handheld devices, or some of the sports club, some of the nutrition store also have device where they can measure your body fat. And I want you to lose body fat about 1 to 2% per month. If your body fat percent is about 25, that means you are obese. Many people have BMI below 25, below 23 even, but their body fat percent is about 25%. That means by body fat criteria, they are obese, and that needs to change. So again, body fat needs to come down. For male, if you want to live long, if you want to live very long, for male, it's about 15, 17%. For female, it's about 25, 27%. So try to see if you can measure your body fat percent and follow it weekly, and follow also your waist diameter weekly. Ideally, for the waist, it should be less than half your height. So if a person is 5'6", like myself, that's a 66 inch of height, my waist should be 33 inches or below. So have your waist less than half of your height. Again, that's very important because waist means a lot of visceral fat. People who are obese, they have very high waist diameter, and as they lose weight, as they lose visceral fat, waist diameter starts to come down. Uh, so again, I'm going to stop here. I'm going to be back again tonight to do another live. Please have questions. Please have concerns. Watch all the segments, segment 1 to 32. Um, uh, Also watch other videos on our YouTube channel, Healthy Living with Dr. Ajay Shah. Subscribe to our channel. Have questions, have comments. Let me know how much weight you have lost, and see what else you are doing. See if you have any questions or concerns, and let's work together. Let's be healthier. Let's get lean, and let's celebrate life. Have a great afternoon. We'll see you soon in the evening. Exercise, meditate, eat healthy, spend time with your spouse and family, sit in the sun if it's available, sit in the sauna if you have access to, and have a great afternoon. Thank you.